Exciting fixture and an important fixture in particular. Bowes charges. Oh, and he's holed out. Straight to the fielder at deep square. What a catch. That was flying.
And he's hit this really well too. This has gone pretty low the whole way. That is fair clobbered. Just straight to the fielder.
Full shot, and he's gapped it. It'll run away. Didn't quite get all of it, but certainly got enough. First boundary of the afternoon. Latham squeezes one through. Angles the blade beautifully. 4 runs. It's the end of the over. 12 for 1. Wagner into the attack, and Wagner into the stands.
Something I like about this lad ball. About things. It's quite simple. Lovely just flick of the wrist.
Boyle on strike, and he's thumped it into the other pitches, and it's raced away for 4.
Yeah, just given the length there, enough length to work for. In the previous over.
Slower, and Boyle goes bang. Crunching shot through the covers.
There's a good.
Charging this time. Has he got it wide enough? It's Wagner again. Not this time for Neil Wagner. He's dropped it.
Sort of from the scoreboard, so getting them hitting the way that Tommy's just hit that is probably going to be the plan for the majority of this innings, but the wicket looks really nice. Yeah. Oh, that's beaten me.
It's fine. Fine enough. Another boundary for Boyle.
Yeah, this line here is...
That's enough.
Oh, Boyle's got all of that. Huge shot over deep mid-wicket. 6 more. What a way to end the over.
Hampton hit over his head with power and straight enough to pick up 4 as well. This may be out. Oh, that's a disappointing finish. Really disappointing finish for Boyle. No timing there. It was in the zone.
Got the length he was looking for. Just didn't quite come on as much as he would have liked. And he ended up hitting a bit of a top spinny forehand. And Mitch Santner is not going to drop those. Hampton.
The second over. Wants 2. I don't think... Well, they'll go for it too. A little bit late to get it out of the blocks. Oh, that's out. What a throw. What a throw that is. It was always going to be tight. It needed to direct it. And it got...
He wanted to go. He always wanted to. McConkey wasn't as sure.
Completely separated.
And Matt Fisher's had to change late to throw at the bowler's end.
Yeah, well short. Ready to make my decision for the screen.
Foregone conclusion out on the big screen. McConkey has to go early. Yeah, just looked like a bit of confusion. I feel like Latham wanted to go the entire time, and let's just see McConkey out of the blocks here. Little bit slow. It wasn't a dynamic tap and go. It was sort of a, yeah, we'll have a look, but probably won't come. And then in the end, that meter was just enough.
Matt Fisher is back on. Thick outside edge. He's quick, and that'll fly away. Next player.
Fair enough. That's the type of shot I'd play.
Lovely shot. BJ, you're going to enjoy watching it from a coach's perspective, and thanks for joining us.
Yeah, I love how still Tom Latham stays when he hits this shot. Look, he gets right down on it, all or nothing, putting the body on the line, watching the ball onto the blade. And we
around that 180. Straight up, who wants this one? And taken in the end, nearly misjudged. But he's got it. It's Wagner. He's got his hands around that one, and he is not letting go.
The sun there. And I was watching the pathway he was running, and it looked like he was struggling to pick it up. Look at this. A little bit back, a little bit forward. Oh, yeah. Just got it in the end. Yeah, it was in your right places.
Such small margins, and that's beaten the third man fielder by the small margin as well. Great shot from Rippon. Shorter. It's gone straight up. Latham's going to go. Keeper's catch, and he's gone just shy of a half century.
Like the idea of working this over deeper wicket and picking up a maximum. I'll tell you what, Wags was at short fine leg there. Neil Wagner, he did not want a piece of that at all. Ben Pomade, the man with the gloves, taking him very
short. Straight to mid-off. Wagner strikes. The Kings are falling apart. Stepping back. He's launched it high, but is it far enough? No, it's not. It's magic on the boundary rope. Everything's coming up trumps for the Brave.
Clearly inside the rope there, clearly inside the rope. Still inside the rope. Releasing the ball prior to landing. We have a fair catch. Thank you very much.
Well, it's deemed successful. Michael Rippon has gone for 13 off 15. Kings in trouble. How important is the support play as well? How much do they practice this? Because to be able to have your mate there to pop it back into is just fantastic.
Yeah, we saw a nearly there attempt in Napier the other day by Tom Bruce and Jaden Lennox. Quite enough.
Shipley's got that one, though. A much-needed 6. That's right into the team sheds. Great shot, Shipley.
And time the ball. Look at this. Beautiful, minimal of fuss. A little bit of...
Last ball. Short again and swatted straight down the ground. Beautiful shot, 6 more. It's a strong end to the over.
Yeah, this is impressive striking from Henry Shipley. Again, that's a very difficult length to hit back over his head. Just stood there.
Full and straight, and he's beaten mid-off. He's going to get the full reward. 4 more.
Nice piece of timing from Kyle Jamieson.
Oh, 6 more. See you tomorrow. It's on the bank. Oh.
He will not miss out on 2. That just didn't get up as much as the last one. Had to check his shot, but he's got enough leverage to be able to put that onto the bank.
Pushing hard for 2. They've got to go for it. Keeper's end. Yeah. Oh, it's close. He hasn't slid the bat. Okay.
TV umpire to director, we have a
Let's go
review
upstairs.
for a run-out. Best side on angle when you have it, please. In the keeper's gloves, wicket broken. Batter's short of the line, ready to make my decision for the screen, which...
Well, it's given. And a frustrating way to go for Henry Shipley, who played his hand nicely.
Squash for that, Hornet. Oh, they're going to again. Goish! He surrendered himself there. On the last ball, fair enough.
Ball on its way. Into the keeper's gloves. He's missed at the first attempt, but got it at the second.
He almost missed it for
Ready
fun.
to make my decision for the screen.
On the first attempt. The proof is here. Another run out, and that'll end the first innings. 20 overs done and dusted. The Kings have got to 165 for 9.
From the Kings, they got off to a flyer, particularly due to that man, Matt Boyle. 49 off 26 and striking at the best part of 190. Latham did some good work, and he pit 12 not out off 6. And the bowling card very much dominated by Freddie Walker. 4 overs, 2 for 18. Sandler was very good. He went for 18 in his last set.
Folks in early.
Yeah, it's just something a little bit different. Canterbury bowling, folks. I like it because he's a genuine swing bowler.
Oh, it's a great pull shot. This time he's beaten that fielder. 4 runs off the bat of Joe Carter. Courtney Clark, he's got going. He's eased that over fine leg to get his innings underway.
You're starting to use the pace and bounce, so this is O'Rourke.
Yeah, it was a nice wicket.
Clipped away for 4. Boyle unable to track that one down. Shot.
That was a very good shot.
Carter leans back and lofts it for 4. Oh, that's a loose nut. And been carved away for 4. Another bonus boundary. Cross seam. Oh, glorious. Not many better shots in the game. Joe Carter has just lofted it over his head for 4. Last ball. And it was such a good over. But finally, they break the shackles. A boundary off the last.
Oh, up they go. And he's out. Joe Carter has to depart, and Ish Sodhi strikes straight away.
If that's the case. Just a leg spinner that was hurried through, perhaps a little bit elation phase.
Down.
Well, as we say there, Carpenter Clark deletes one to the cover boundary. That's a beautiful shot.
Yeah, too short.
Big shout in front. And he's given him. What a breakthrough from Ish Sodhi. Carpenter Clark has to go.
I think it was just going straight on. It was the leg spinner, a little bit of drift. On with the hand, hit in front of about middle, going on to hit middle and leg. That's deep.
Cole McConkey. This one's got to be closer. And given this time. Well, second time's a charm for Cole McConkey.
To get O'Donnell early, who was determined to go square of the wicket. There is no issue with that. I think every umpire in the world.
Yeah, you should have. I suppose the logic is if you don't, if your top sort of 6 or 7 can't do it, then you know having a couple of extras probably not going to make too much difference. So yeah, we've got some options, and hopefully one of them can get Mitch Santner.
Thanks for your time, Pete. All the best.
Cheers, lads. Thank you.
Here's another look at Mitch Santner. Up in the air, straight up it goes. Is it going to fall safely? Oh, it's spilled. It's spilled at short fine leg. Pomade has a light.
This one's been gapped, though. 4 more, as per usual, when a drop goes down.
Yes, Cole!
Oh, it's a brilliant delivery. The captain's got him again. Clean bowled. The Kings on top all of a sudden.
Pomade finally comes to an end, looking to scoop this over the keeper, and McConkey saw him coming a mile away.
It's short, it's wide, and it's 6.
Yeah, what a beauty from Brett Hampton to finish the Willow Rourke over. It had been very quiet until then. That was much needed. When we talk about him, let's talk about Brett Hampton pumping one over extra cover for 6. Off the back foot. No worries at all.
Stepping across, he's gone. He's hit it too high. See you later. It hasn't worked out, and O'Rourke gets the breakthrough.
It was exceptionally short. And Hampton was trying to hit it over third man. Just stuck in the wicket a little bit. Oh, Jameson. Seems like an easy catch, but it's up in the sun. And it's well momentum into the bowling innings.
Santner slashes, and Santner gets a 6.
Well, if at first you don't succeed. And what he does very, very well, Mitch Santner, is he holds his shape beautifully. Again, under-hitting, finding the middle of the bat.
He's gone again, but hasn't got this one. He hasn't got enough of it. And it's a great catch.
And Santner, he got one away, but he couldn't get the second. A length that he would have liked the look of, and Chad Bowes running in, isn't sure of it.
Straight away, he's moving across the stumps, but it hasn't worked. Oh, it's a great gap.
Tricky catch because he didn't know whether he should be backtracking or turning around and running after it. The ball went a mile in the air, and there he is, backtracking as fast as he can.
Slower, and he's got all of that. It's over the sight screen for 6.
Well, here's the first piece of magic from Jeet Raval. Turned around, no need to run at all. Off pace, off cutter. Just gave him a little bit of width to clear his hands.
He's got a hold of it, but it's going to go straight down the throat. Tom Latham out there.
In the field today for the Kings. They've taken a couple of beauties and dropped a couple as well. And this is a tough one. Very hard to judge coming out of the sun.
It goes to long on, and that'll be it. The Kings' comeback is complete, and they get their campaign back on track here at Seddon Park.
Yeah, clinical performance by the Kings today.
Shaking hands after a good day's work.
It was a funny old innings for the Brave because it never really took off. You see 31 and 26 at the top of the list, but the power play never really got away from the Kings. And as discussed before, it was a team performance with ball in hand for the Kings. Folks was impressive up top. They bowled 2 up top, 1 in the middle and 1 at the end.
Yeah, that's the section of the game which really changed it. McConkey and Ish Sodhi in tandem. Cole was getting some great LBW shouts, probably deserved another, but